Alright, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, double honors to the apostles, and elders of great millstone and rule well, and salutations to the Akim around the world that push the truth in sincerity. I just want to touch on brotherly love. And truly, brotherly love is something very important, especially when he is part of a brotherhood, which is classed as the body of Mashiach. Right? So I'm going to read a few scriptures in a few seconds. So I read a few scriptures on brotherly love because, sometimes from time to time, men like it has leave the mind. Like it has leave the mind and they just forget how important brotherly love is. I really want an Ecclesiasticus first. Ecclesiasticus 37. A few seconds, By the meantime, I'll say like I was saying, so sometimes brothers tend to forget how important brotherly love is because really and truly, as the scriptures say, if you can't love your brother who you have seen, how could you love the Most High who you have not seen? You understand? And love does come in many different ways. Love does come in reproof. You understand? Love does come in the form of reproofing our brother when he erring. Scriptures tell you how to reprove a man. If he going off or he doing something wrong, you go to him first. Talk to him. If he don't want to hearken, then you go to him with witnesses. You understand? It even show you how to go about doing this the correct way. So there's Ecclesiasticus 37 verse 12, right? It say, but be continually with a godly man, right? Which is your brothers in the truth. It say, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry. Because really and truly, if you see a brother erring, that's not supposed to be something joyous or something like, yeah, finally I catch him. You understand? That is not the mindset you're supposed to be in. You're supposed to be sorrowful. You're supposed to be sad. Sometimes you're supposed to you don't even expect a brother to be more sad than you when you're erring. You understand? If a brother was to say, hey, commit adultery, you expect him to be upset, like, what the fuck? You're trying to fuck up yourself or what? You understand? You expect it to be more sorrowful than even your brother because you're looking out for him. That is what brotherly love does really be like. It's not that you're actually waiting for him to err just so you could talk some shit about him. You understand? That kind of mindset is not brotherly love. It's I don't know how to go about doing it. And yes, you can get to see how sincere men really is when that time does come. Because if you really love a brother and you realize, hey, he going off, you'll talk to him, especially if he's a brother. Now let's say he's a stiff-necked. If he's a stiff-necked brother, and you reproof him, and I dread way for that, well, that's how it is be. But it shouldn't be something you should be excited or glad to do. You understand? The scriptures say let brotherly love continue. That's something you're always supposed to be trying to do. You're supposed to be loving your brother, looking out for your brother in the best way that you could. When you see error and you're supposed to correct him, look out for him, and so forth. Sometimes men does get on like videos as distracts. You understand? But it's not always about things like that. It's not always about things like that. Like it had times in the past where the elders do videos on men who was erring, but hey, they went and talked to them men. You know, they talked to them, the men wasn't taking correction, so afterwards they had to get open rebuke. Because the scripture said open rebuke is better than secret love. You understand? But it's not something to be excited or joyous about. Anything pertaining to seeing a brother erring is not something to be excited or joyous about. It's something supposed to be sad about. You're supposed to be mourning when your brother miscarry. Even if it's a brother you're not so good with and all. It doesn't matter to be a brother that you and him was very close. You understand? But that is still a man living in the truth. That is one of the little ones that the scriptures explain. And if it's one of the little ones, you're supposed to be sad to see him going off. Because really and truly, when it is you see a brother come into the truth, you just be glad. So why when you see a brother leave the truth or error and you wouldn't be sad? You understand? All these things just go back to vain, to vanity and vainglory. And really and truly, that is not the mindset to be in these kind of times. You understand? Now we know men will depart from the faith. There's nothing to be happy about. There's nothing to be excited about. You understand? It's supposed to be sorrowful because hey, that was our brother laboring just like you. And if the Most High will, that could have been you or me. You understand? It's because of mercy we here. So really and truly, all these things is things that I keep in mind. I always try to be sincere towards brothers. Always try to love your brothers. Always try to help them when you could. And if they err, you know, use wisdom when dealing with them. If you're proving our brother he don't want to take correction, well, you know, if you had to open rebuke him, it's happened. But learn to use wisdom. Don't always be hasty in things. You understand? The scriptures say what to have patience with them. Because all of we in the flesh, all of us do foolishness on a daily basis. It's not like any of us exempted from that. All brothers do foolishness on a daily basis. Some more than others, some worse than others, but all us do it because they're in the flesh. You understand? It would happen. I always try to be mindful of these things. Like there were times in the past, I used to really be on brothers for certain things. But hey, I just do foolishness sometimes too. Once you're in the flesh, it has happened. Always try to be mindful of these things. And always be excited to see our next man go off or doing something wrong when you yourself does do wrong things from time to time also. You understand? Anyway, I don't make the video too long. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, double honors the apostles, and the lots of great millstone that rule well, and salutations to the Akira around the world that pushes truth in sincerity. This is Yaraba from the Trinidad camp saying Shalom.